Welcome back to the channel. Let's get right into it. There seems to be some misconceptions, I guess for some people, about truly what GMO is. Now, needless to say, it's been around forever, the mixing of crops. However, because of technology, it has allowed us to make more of an intricate surgical precision in how we modify organisms in terms of fruits and vegetables, those fleshy, juicy fruits that we have today. So I want to talk about these scientific advances and how some of these farmers are being forced to use these scientific advances because of, they contend, a lack of food, and some of the farmers that are worldwide don't have the capacity to harvest as well as produce disease-resistant crops. I think that is the biggest thing. Disease-resistant crops. However, some of these diseases as well on the fruits and vegetables play a part in our ecosystem. So recently a report came out that the West is trying to continuously push GMO on Ghana, saying that this food technology is to support the food system of the country. What you see on your screen is just a small subset of the foods that are actually GMO based. But I'll let the reporter here so notice, especially when it comes in terms of Mama Alkebulan, is that the most arable land in the world sits in her realm. And so while a lot of other nations are doing GMOs, you still have some who are bucking against it, a lot in Europe as well. So if it is so good, why isn't all of the European nations doing GMO in terms of food supply for their people? We have to wonder if this is really good for us or not, because it seems like only a certain select group of countries are doing this. So what is it? I mean, it seems like it should be all for one or none at all. I'm unsure. But when they talk about the history of GMO as it comes to plants and animals, we were not doing what they are doing and how they are playing with science today. That whole minutia is not what it once was. Remember, technology and industrialization has ills and plagues. Now, let's hear from the Ghanaian reporter. Thank you.
Professor at the Ahmadu Bello University in Nigeria, Mohammed Isahako, is urging African countries to, like Ghana, follow the lead of Nigeria and open up to the application of GMO technology to food production. Professor Isahako, who is also Executive Director of the Institute of Agricultural Research at the university, says the technology is helping his country cut down on the use of pesticides on farms and wants other countries to learn from them. Scientists in Nigeria have developed GMO beans with inherent resistance to pest attacks, which the government approved for farmers to grow in 2019. Professor Isahako told Joy News during a tour by journalists that Africa must open up to science and technology application to food production.
Almost all Nigerians consume cowpea in one form or the other, using the grain for food. Nigeria is the largest producer of cowpea in the world, but it also has a national deficit for its cowpea requirement year in, year out. One of the reasons for the shortfall in our understanding as scientists is this insect pest constraint which reduces cowpea yield on our farmers' field, resulting on the average yield of less than 1 ton per hectare. The only way it can be controlled is by the application of insecticides. Insecticides are not only harmful, but they are also expensive and often unaffordable to resource-poor farmers. Until such a time when it was discovered that through genetic engineering, it is possible to transfer genes across species. So that was what we leveraged on, and then transferred a gene from a harmless saprophytic bacteria in the soil, and which has been found to guarantee protection against the insect maruca. It is high time for Ghana and other countries to hasten the process of ensuring that this seed gets into the hands of their farmers, for them to be able to unlock the benefit there is in this new variety. It is highly beneficial, not only in terms of productivity, but it reduces the use of harmful insecticides in our environment.
Joseph Opoku-Gakpo is part of the team of journalists visiting the Ahmadu Bello University in Nigeria to learn more about this, and he joins us live on the phone. Joseph Opoku-Gakpo, tell us more about this product Nigerian scientists have developed.
Well, this is something that, from what Professor Isiaku tells us, Nigeria has been working on for close to 15 years now. Their scientists have traveled around the world and tried to understand how the technology works, and collaborated with scientists in Australia, as well as in Kenya and even in the United States of America, to come up with these varieties. And from the explanation he gave, these beans, or cowpea varieties in particular, possess inherent resistance when it comes to pest response. And so, to a certain extent, when pests that do destroy beans in particular consume them, then it kills them, and then it ensures a situation where farmers don't have to apply more pesticides to their fields. And for Nigeria, this is an innovation that they're hoping to spread across the rest of Africa, so that then other countries can also Nigeria from these varieties.
So what have the scientists and farmers been telling you, Joseph?
And so this is like the second year that the farmers in particular are growing this. They testify to how some of these varieties are helping deal with the situation with the pest attack on a lot of their pest complain that having to repeatedly make use of pesticides on the field, some of them are suffering from the health impact of it. And so having to restore to this specific variety that helps reduce the use of pesticides, they are confident that their health situation will get better going forward. And for the scientists who are working on these varieties, they're hoping to invest and do more of it beyond even the cowpea, including varieties like maize, which would also have similar traits to avoid the use of pesticides on maize.
Hey, I'm no scientist. However, I just do not believe that this is for our benefit. There's just too much going on in terms of the food supply and all of these unexplained illnesses that we are not clear about. Drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Lizzabitty out.